What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Detroit Become Human with me, Lord Aramore. This chapter is Shades of Color. We start off playing as Kara briefly, and then we switch to Marcus. It's a nice little intro to both of these characters, so it should be a lot of fun.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' homework from elementary school up to
Good afternoon.
Can I help?
Yes, we're looking for
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what we need.
a basic model.
How much did you say it costs?
At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range at $7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit. And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and labor. Around the house. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs.
We'll take it.
An excellent choice. Contacts emergency services if there's a break-in or if it detects smoke.
Excuse me, how much is that one over there?
The NP800 is slightly more expensive.
Thank you. And we're good? Yeah, right back here. There it is. It was a bit difficult getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
I think they really did a fantastic job transforming Detroit into this very futuristic place. It's still recognizable, but it's also very strange and innovative. It's very different. The developers actually went to Detroit and looked at the buildings and the terrain, and used that as their basis. They didn't just create it from scratch. They didn't just look on Google Maps or whatever. They went there and actually used the city itself to build their idea of what a future Detroit would look like, and I really admire that. I think it was a good way to go. And now we transition from Kara to Marcus. Marcus is a very interesting character. He is going to Bellini Paints to pick up an order for his, for lack of a better word, owner. Although his owner doesn't see himself as being Marcus's owner, and we'll see more of that in a later chapter. But their dynamic is really wonderful. It's very touching, and it's also very crucial to the overall storyline.
Here, let me help.
And this is an interesting
Oh, thank you, dear.
thing that they're showing here. It's actually believed that AI will assist with taking care of the elderly. That's one of the first things that it's believed that they will do, because we're going to have this explosion of elderly very soon. We already do, but it's going to be even worse, and not enough people to take care of them.
Hey, water.
You have run 12 miles and are 5 miles away from your goal.
And this is also an interesting exchange that we see right there, and also coming up here on our left, how people interact with AI. And we see that today with how people interact with Alexa, Siri, and the like. You know, they don't care if we're rude to them or polite. They respond to our commands all the same. And especially for our younger children, you know, they when they're developing communication and their interpersonal skills, you know, we're not quite sure how damaging it's going to be for these children growing up to be surrounded by, or increasingly surrounded by AI, who they don't have to be polite to, and we're already seeing that carry over into how they communicate with human beings.
Are you deaf, you plastic fuck? I said move it!
As we explore the world around us here in Detroit, we become increasingly met with reminders of both the positive and negative effects of androids and AI here. Like right there's that homeless man, we see it a few more times. Coming up, there's a guy who is singing and playing guitar just to make a few extra bucks. His sign says something like human music with soul, because there's a band of AI or of android AI who are making music. And we see that even today with our very rudimentary AI that we have, or our narrow AI that we have, making lyrics and music.
Motown rain fall on me again. Take a breath and step in. Blown through the city. Everyone keeps asking me 20 cents and pity. All that I'm asking is, baby, please think of me. Yesterday was blue skies and bicycles, and I miss you already. Motown rain fall on me again.
I very much like the idea of Marcus taking the time to stop and listen to that guy's music. Since he's an android, you know, why would he be doing that? You don't have to, obviously, but I like to. And then, of course, we have this guy here who references soul, just like the man before him playing music.
A life with no soul. A pale copy of our creator. Why do you look at me so, demon? I know who you are. I can see through you. You are the one by whom the evil will come. You are the one who will destroy Detroit. The machines are observing us. They're waiting in the darkness for the right moment to take our place.
And here is Android temporary parking, where androids can, I suppose, just stand there and wait for orders from their owners, or wait for their owners to come back.
Identification verified. Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
Now, as we'll see as we progress through the game, a lot of the androids are basically identical copies of each other. You know, there are various types of androids, various styles or models, but not with Marcus, as we will learn. Marcus is unique.
Thank you for using CyberLife Sandman parking service. Spaces are available.
And coming up, we have a group of protesters who are protesting against androids stealing jobs, human jobs.
Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
And what's important to note is that Marcus or any other android can't feel physical pain, but as we'll learn, they come to experience emotional pain, which is often far worse. And there are parallels between what's happening here and less glorious moments throughout history with minorities or disenfranchised groups.
Do it!
Alright. It's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
Damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
We can take your job next. Let me see how you like it.
And then we have the largely indifferent police officer who is basically interfering just because it's his job to do so, not because he particularly cares about the android's thoughts or feelings. And what's really terrible, and the other parallel that's shared with moments throughout history, is that it's illegal to assault the android, not because it has thoughts and feelings. Just like with slavery, it was illegal to assault someone else's slave, not because it was a human being with thoughts and feelings, but because it was the property of someone else, which is just absolutely terrible. And of course we have the android compartment, which shares the parallel with African Americans who were forced to the back of the bus to make room for what were viewed as more important people. And of course now we look back on it and it's just ludicrous, but that was very much the reality, and I think it's important for us to remember those terrible times in history so that we do not repeat those same mistakes. And that's going to do it for Chapter 2, Shades of Color. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for Chapter 3, coming very soon with me, Lord Aramore. Thanks for watching, guys.